Have you ever asked ChatGPT a question and gotten a completely useless response? Well, you're not alone. This can happen. The difference between getting a mediocre result from AI tools and getting a result that's super powerful comes down to just one thing: how you ask. In this video, I'm going to walk you through a few prompting techniques that will transform the way you use AI tools such as ChatGPT, Claude, or Perplexity. So let's get started. Now, in prompt engineering, there are a few different ways of giving prompts, and there are some names of these techniques, right? One of the terms that you will see being used quite a lot is the word short. In a nutshell, the word short means examples. So when you hear the word zero shot prompting, it simply means a prompt that has no example. So I'll show you an example of how it looks like. Now, as you can see, the prompt that I'm giving Perplexity is create a weekly meal plan. I've given it absolutely zero context or zero examples or any other information about what exactly am I looking for. So this is an example of what's called a zero shot prompting. Now let's say I'm not happy with the kind of responses that I got from the AI, right? So what I can do is I can think about what kind of response do I want the AI to give me. So in that case, I can give the AI tool one example, which is known as one-shot prompting. So as you can see, I'm giving the prompt create a weekly meal plan. For example, Monday, grilled chicken with roasted vegetables and quinoa. Now what I'm doing is I'm asking Perplexity to give me the responses in this particular format. So this example helps any AI tool come up with the responses in the format you are looking for. So let's see the kind of results we get. Now as you can see, the results follow a very similar template to the prompt that I had given. So the prompt that I had given was grilled chicken with roasted vegetables and quinoa. And as you can see, for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Perplexity has broken down all my meal plans into breakfast, lunch and dinner, and it has written all these things in a very similar format. So this is known as one-shot prompting. Now in the cases when you give the AI tool two or more examples, that's what's known as few shot prompting. And why you would need that? Because let's say you want to give the AI tool a little bit more context of what exactly are you looking for, and you want it to give you the result in the format you want. So you're giving a couple of examples for it to just see and figure out, hey, what's the kind of response this person is looking for, and then the AI tool adapts and learns from it and tries to give you similar responses. Now in this case, as you can see, the example that I gave was again the same example of meal plan, but I'm asking that for Monday it's grilled chicken with roasted vegetables and quinoa, but I'm giving some kind of nutritional information of that. Okay, I want the meal to be protein rich and high fiber, and similarly for Tuesday. And then when you see the result that Perplexity came up with, it's kind of following a very similar format, right? So it's saying again Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so on and so forth, breakfast, lunch and dinner, and then it says Greek yogurt with mixed berries, chia seeds and a drizzle of honey. In the bracket, as you can see, it's saying protein, antioxidants, omega-3s. So Perplexity is understanding and learning from the example that I've given and trying to come up with a prompt that suits the kind of information I'm looking for. Now there might be some situations when you need a little bit more context and information from the AI tool on why it has come up with this particular response. In that case, you could do and use something what is known as chain of thought prompting. In a nutshell, what that means is you're asking the AI tool to give you a little bit information about why it is giving you the response it is giving you. So explain the reasoning for the kind of response it's giving you, right? So here's an example of how it looks in real time. So I'm saying create a weekly meal plan for someone who's looking to lose weight while maintaining energy for daily workouts. Explain your reasoning for each meal choice. Go step by step in your thinking process. Now these two phrases, explain your reasoning and go step by step, are quite critical because this is what's going to indicate to Perplexity, my chosen AI tool in this case, to think about why it's giving me that response and then tell me, communicate that to me. So if I look at the response, again there is a weekly plan, so there is Monday, Tuesday, breakfast, lunch, dinner, so on and so forth, and then there's a reasoning as well that okay, these kind of meals provide sufficient protein for muscle recovery, post-workout, and complex carbs for sustained energy. Vegetables add fiber and micronutrients. Again, if I go back to my prompt, I said that create a weekly meal plan for someone who's looking to lose weight and maintaining energy for daily workouts. So Perplexity kept this context in mind and try to come up with this kind of a plan, and then it's also giving me that reasoning. And in case for whatever reason I'm not happy with the reason, I can ask the AI tool to always come up with something different and ask it again. Another important thing, if I keep scrolling down and look at the response that Perplexity has come up with, as you can see, there is this thing called key considerations. So the AI tool is actually telling me that okay, each meal includes lean or plant-based proteins to support muscle repair after workouts. Sources like quinoa, sweet potatoes, etc. ensure sustained energy without spikes. So it's saying that hey, while coming up with a weekly meal plan for you, I kept in mind these things like protein focus and complex carbs and healthy fats and fiber rich foods. So keeping all of this in mind, I've come up with a weekly meal plan for you. So then if you know the reasoning or the rationale behind it, you can use the information or not use it. So it's kind of in your hands towards the end of the day, but at least you know the rationale behind the response that you got from the AI tool, and you can use this information accordingly. Now there is another technique known as prompt chaining. What that means simply is that you want to build and get the responses in a step-by-step fashion. I'll show you what I mean by that. So look at the first prompt that I gave Perplexity. So I'm saying again something very simple, that create a list of nutritionally balanced dinner ideas for weight loss. Let's see the kind of responses that I get. As you can see, the kind of responses that I'm getting are grilled chicken with roasted vegetables and quinoa. There's a little bit of rationale of why it works. All of these options with why it works, which is pretty handy. Now let's say I want to use the information from this particular prompt and refine and look for something else. So I'm saying Perplexity that hey, from this list create a 7-day dinner plan with portion sizes and calorie counts. So in this case, what I'm saying is don't just look out for random information. Use the information that you kind of got in the previous prompt, in the previous response, and use it to come up with a 7-day dinner plan with portion sizes and calorie counts. So when you see the result, what you will see is it's kind of using the same information or the same prompts, but it's organizing the information in a way that I'm looking for. So in the previous example, there were these kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 15 odd examples of just kind of meal options, right? And then based on that, Perplexity was asked to create a 7-day dinner plan with portion sizes and calorie counts, and that's exactly what it did in the next prompt, in the next response. So day 1 is grilled chicken with roasted vegetables and quinoa. There is a portion size, there is a calorie count as well, and again there is a reasoning as well. So it's saying that okay, why this kind of a meal plan would work for you. Also, if I scroll down, you can see that Perplexity has very neatly organized all this information in the form of a table, which is pretty handy if you really want to use this meal prep for yourself. Now let's say I want to get a little bit more curious and I want a little bit more information and I want to put this meal plan into action. So put this into action, you of course need to figure out how to buy these groceries and then plan for these meals, right? So I'm saying that okay, Perplexity, now for this dinner plan for the Monday and Tuesday dinners, provide detailed shopping lists and 15-minute preparation instructions. So again, I got a 7-day meal plan, but I'm saying that only for Monday and Tuesday. Give me a detailed shopping list and 15-minute preparation instructions. So let's see the kind of response that I get now. Now as you can see, as Perplexity was asked, it has come up with a shopping list and a 15-minute preparation instruction for the Monday and Tuesday dinners. So as you can see, there is this shopping list which includes what kind of meat to buy, fresh produce, pantry items, seasonings and spices, so on and so forth, and there are all these instructions as well. So in case you don't know how to cook, you got the list of the things you need to buy and you got a list of instructions as well, so you can just follow this and actually implement the information that you got from the AI tool. Now just to recap, what we did was we went through a few prompting techniques such as 0 shot, 1 shot, few shot, chain of thought and prompt chaining, and we took a few examples to see what each of these prompting techniques looks like in action. Now of course there's no right or wrong way to use it. The key is to keep experimenting, keep evolving and keep using the AI tool for your specific use case and figure out the best way that works for you. So hope you found this useful. If you did, share this with a friend. I'll come back with more AI tips and tricks in the next video, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.